When the teacher took hold of those scissors and cut off the girl's lovely hair, it triggered a chain of events that he never imagined would unfold. Little did the wrongdoers know just how determined he was to take things. Jimmy carefully secured the final butterfly clip in his daughter's charming curls. Her joy was evident as she playfully bopped her head, causing the googly insect eye to dance around. Together, they hurried downstairs, where his wife was busy pouring cereal and finishing their daughter's school lunch. The routine was familiar. They would head to work, investing their hours until it was time to rush back home. A warm family reunion awaited, filled with tight hugs and animated discussions about their respective days. Yet when their beloved daughter, Journey, entered the house with watery eyes and sniffles, Jimmy felt a profound sense of unease. Concern etched across his face, he inquired, "What happened, sweetie?" Journey sniffed again and sobbed, "Another student cut my hair." A deep sigh escaped Jimmy's lips. He knew that youngsters might sometimes play hairdresser, but this situation was beyond comprehension. He gently placed his hand on Journey's hair and enveloped her in a comforting embrace. "From now on, no one should ever cut your hair without your permission, okay?" He reassured her before promptly taking her to a hairdresser, where they agreed upon an asymmetrical cut. That should have marked the end of the ordeal, but events took an unexpected turn. Upon returning home, Jimmy contacted the school to report the incident. However, he hesitated to escalate the matter further, given that it had been another student who wielded the scissors. He had a serious conversation with Journey, emphasizing the importance of not allowing anyone to cut her hair without consent. To his shock, the following day, Journey appeared with a new, exceedingly short and unflattering haircut. Jimmy's frustration erupted. "Didn't we discuss this? I told you not to let anyone cut your hair." Struggling to contain his emotions, he questioned her. "Tell me again, Journey, what happened?" The situation was delicate, as he wanted to believe his daughter but also needed to approach it cautiously. He picked up the phone and called the school's principal, bracing himself for the response. The answer he received left him seething with anger. Not only did the school deny any wrongdoing, but the teacher responsible would face no consequences beyond a minor note in her file. Jimmy was incredulous and infuriated, feeling as though the school was trivializing the situation with phrases like, "It's just hair and no big deal. It will grow back." The situation deteriorated further as other children curiously pointed at Journey's altered hairstyle, leading to her tears once again. Jimmy's next phone call with the principal unleashed his fury. The principal's cavalier response, "What can we do to make this go away?" left Jimmy dumbfounded and livid. It was clear they were trying to sweep the matter under the rug. An idea sparked in Jimmy's mind. To make the school acknowledge their wrongdoing and take responsibility, he needed to share their story with a wider audience. Jimmy turned to social media to vent his frustration. As he had anticipated, his post quickly went viral, forcing the school to address the violation against his daughter. The public's outrage was palpable. Parents voiced their sympathy for Journey and Jimmy while expressing anger toward the teacher and the school's defense of her actions. Only with mounting media attention did the school finally take action, albeit in a manner as insulting as their previous responses. They were compelled to hire an independent third party to conduct a thorough investigation, which ultimately confirmed that the teacher had violated school policy. However, the verdict left the community appalled. Despite acknowledging the violation, the third party deemed it excusable, resulting in the teacher receiving only a final warning. The rationale was that she had been an exemplary teacher until that point. The school's response was a shocking one. The teacher was placed on paid administrative leave, leaving Jimmy and the community utterly flabbergasted. Jimmy and his wife were far from satisfied with the minimal actions taken by the school. His story had resonated across the nation, eliciting fury from local agencies who were appalled by the teacher's lack of real consequences. Amidst the emails flooding his inbox, Jimmy stumbled upon a message from the National Parents Union offering their assistance. Their involvement would prove pivotal, for this issue had transcended mere school matters. It had violated national standards. Undeterred by the school's apologies, which had only emerged in response to public scrutiny, Jimmy realized that this case needed to set a precedent. In collaboration with the National Parents Union, they They established a GoFundMe page to raise funds for a specialized legal team. Witnessing an outpouring of donations, Jimmy knew that all of it would fuel the pursuit of justice. When asked about his desired outcome, Jimmy's response was resolute: $1 million. He understood the audacity of this demand, but he also recognized that hitting institutions in their finances was the most effective way to induce change. The school, however, appeared ready to contest the matter. Jimmy and his wife seethed as they received the school's response, revealing their willingness to challenge the case in federal court. Despite transferring Journey to a different school, they remained undeterred in their fight. Their daughter's hair held a significant place in her identity, a blend of her mother's color and her father's curls. Now her fellow students whispered behind her back, and even Jimmy and his wife still bore the scars of their own school experiences. The school had underestimated Jimmy's determination. While his wife embodied a protective mama bear, Jimmy was prepared to bare his claws and wage an unrelenting battle. At the outset, the school showed no remorse, but they were soon to regret their failure to pick up the phone and address the issue promptly, as they should have. Jimmy's lawsuit alleged that the school had neglected to adequately train, monitor, guide, discipline, and supervise their employees. They contended that the school knew or should have known about the employees' potential misconduct, given the absence of proper training, established customs, procedures, and policies, and a lack of employee discipline. Jimmy's attorney asserted that both the incident itself and the school's response were utterly unacceptable, vowing to pursue this case with unwavering determination.